Cheers! How you do, buckaroos? And how the heck are you? Some Delta Moon just started playing in the background as I started the video. 4.5%, 20 IBUs, Hazy Pineapple IPA. So I picked up this mixed 12 pack from Schlafly the other day. Their hot pack, I think they called it. But the beers range from 4.5 to 5.5%, so they're just staying in that sessionable range, if not 100% session. You know, they're certainly in that drinkable category. And that's one thing Schlafly gets overlooked for. I think a lot of folks overlook Schlafly Brewing in St. Louis in favor of more trendy brewing, but they've been doing solid beer for a long time, and they usually hit the mark. So anyway, so I picked up this mixed 12 pack. Mostly because of the price, to be honest with you. It was a 12 pack for $14.48. So I basically paid $7.25 a 6-pack, right? So which is very reasonable by craft beer standards. Again, this is 4.5%, 20 IBUs. I'm going to read from their label here. Oh, something got ripped on me though. The final destination of the hop journey ends in a trifecta of haze, hops, and fruits. That got ripped there, so I can't read that. Hops and pineapple refract off one another while the sight draws you in the juicy flavors and what the taste buds seek. Anyway, let me show you this. I mean, it does have the look of a hazy, absolutely, using my Schlafly glass here. It has the aromas that you expect from a hazy. A lot of creamy tropical fruit and citrus. This one really showcasing the pineapple with some light botanical notes. You feel just a hint of pine or juniper, depending on how you want to interpret that note. Oh wow, that's not bad. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this would be a perfect late spring, early summer beer because it's light and refreshing. I refer to these beers as a brunch beer, right? Because I mean, this would be the beer equivalent. In place of, say, a mimosa or a Bellini, you have a beer like this. It certainly works. This is a go-to style for a lot of trendy and nouveau beer drinkers. For an old guy like me, for me, they're okay. I don't despise the style, or you know, but for me, they're just not a go-to because I find them a little bit one-dimensional. I feel like once I've had one, I've tasted all they have to offer. Whereas other IPAs that are a little more complex, they keep you guessing, they keep drawing you in. For me, if I have more than one of these, one of the style, the hazier New England style, for me, I get palate fatigue. Just tasting the same thing over and over again kind of becomes cloying for me. And having said all that, this beer is damn tasty, yeah. And that's one of those things that this is a good beer. It's a damn good beer, and a lot of those nouveau trendy beer drinkers, they're not going to buy it because it's not on one of the labels that they want to buy a beer from, and that's a damn shame. Folks will overlook breweries like Schlafly because they're not one of the trendy or darling breweries. But again, they've been doing craft beer for a long time. I think '91. I mean, they were one of the first. And they really shouldn't be overlooked because they rarely miss the mark. So anyway, I'm having a radish. You made me cry. You made me weep. Up all night. Just can't sleep. I know some people think I'm nuts, but I find radishes to be an absolute perfect beer snack. You put a little salt on them. These are actually from our garden, by the way. These didn't come from a store. These are right out the damn garden. They're crunchy. You put a little salt on them, so they're crunchy, salty, and a little spicy. I mean, they're everything you want in a beer snack. The only thing they're missing is cheesy. So if you want some cheese on the side, go for it. But the radish, to me, is the ultimate beer snack. I love radishes in beer. But I know a lot of folks think I'm absolutely nuts, man. But I do like me some radishes. I had a friend post the other day that he thought radishes had kind of lost their bite. They didn't seem to be very spicy anymore. I told him that you should taste these radishes in my garden. They got some bite, man. I had one the other day that cleared my damn sinuses. They will get you. Anyway, I digress. Hazy Pineapple IPA, Schlafly Brewing, 4.5%, 20 IBUs. Again, 4.5% for me. That's a session beer, man. This really is one that you can just pound. It's clean, it's crisp. Again, it gives you those flavors that you want. And for me, it's a perfect, late spring, early summer beer. A mix of tropical fruit and citrus, heavy on the pineapple, obviously. It has that creamy note and those slight botanicals in the finish. So there you go. That's what Daddy like. Anyway, I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, prefer wisdom man. All around good guy. Cheers.